The air in the Forbidden Valley has grown heavy with the scent of ancient sulfur and impending storms. We have reached part 14 of this saga, and the stakes have never been higher for the Guardian.
King Kong, the unyielding guardian of the Skull Highlands, has tracked his nemesis into the volcanic steam graves.
Here the ground itself breathes fire, and the water is thick with the ash of 1,000 years. Kong moves with a heavy, rhythmic grace, and his knuckles leaving deep craters in the scorched and heated earth.
He knows the Titanoboa is here, hiding in the thick plumes of sulfuric mist rising from boiling vents. The silence is unnatural, broken only by the rhythmic hiss of steam escaping the earth near his feet. Its scales have turned a dark obsidian black, hardened by the volcanic heat of the steam graves today. It moves like a shadow through the smoke. Its massive body is as long as a city block now.
He is tired of the games, and he wants to end this reign of terror once and for all.
The attack comes from above, as the Titanoboa has used its powerful muscles to scale the jagged pillars.
Kong roars in pain and fury as 50 feet of molten black muscle wraps around his thick neck.
The serpent is using the environment to its advantage, trying to drag Kong into a boiling sulfur vent.
The heat is intense, and the air is thick with the smell of singed fur and hot scales.
Kong digs his massive heels into the soft earth, his muscles bulging like iron cables against the pressure. This is a battle of raw endurance. Kong reaches behind his head, his fingers clawing at the scales.
But Kong does not falter. With a Herculean heave, and he flips his body forward, slamming the snake down.
Slamming the Titanoboa face first into a pool of bubbling mud, and the splash sends birds screaming into sky.
The splash of boiling earth sends birds screaming, but the titans are locked in a deadly death grip.
Kong manages to break free of the primary coil, but the Titanoboa is relentless in its pursuit now.
It uses its tail to whip a massive volcanic rock toward Kong, a projectile hitting like wrecking balls. He realizes that in this place, strength is not enough, and he must use the mountain itself to survive. Kong grabs a massive obsidian pillar, snapping it at the base, preparing to face the approaching volcanic serpent.
The collision is earth-shattering. The Titanoboa screams a prehistoric sound that pierces through the thick fog now. He follows up with devastating earth-shaking punches to the snake's head, sounding like hammers striking an anvil. The Titanoboa, dazed and wounded, realizes it has met its match and slithers back into deep vents.
Kong stands alone in the center of the battlefield, his chest heaving, covered in the gray ash.
He is the victor of part 14, but he knows the hunt is not over for him today.
The Titanoboa is a survivor, and Kong beats his chest, telling the world he is still king.
The legend of Kong grows even darker and more powerful as he disappears into the cooling rain today. The evolution of the Titanoboa's scales provided a near-impenetrable defense against the great ape's powerful biting force. The force exerted by the serpent's molten black muscle exceeded the structural integrity of the surrounding basalt pillars. Measuring over 50 feet, this volcanic variant is the largest and heaviest predator ever recorded in the graves.
The metallic properties of the primate's blood react with volcanic ash, creating a unique atmospheric mist today now.
Under the cover of night, heat signatures reveal a new wave of life entering the scarred volcanic battlefield.
Recovery is essential for the Guardian, as the environment continues to breathe fire and steam around his home. The hunt is far from over, as a new shadow moves beneath the cooling crust of the graves.
dominion in the volcanic marshes remains a cycle of fire and raw endurance for the island's most powerful.
The tools of the mountain have saved the king, leaving a permanent mark on the ancient steam graves.